Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, my name is Prince Johnson. I'm here once again to bring you one of the most impactful, educative message from this very platform. And the title is The Consequence of Complaining About Your Work. We all understand that sometimes it is normal to feel frustrated at times. But constantly complaining about your job can have serious consequences for your career, relationship, anything at all that you complain too much about, and overall well-being. And I want to tell you how. Here is how it can affect you. Now I want to speak of those very important points that could affect you when you complain too much about either about your marriage, complain about your business, you complain too much, like you have nothing good to speak about yourself and about your hard work and all that you're doing in life. Number one point that I want someone that is listening to me, because this is very blissful word that I bring to you. God always give me this randomly, and I should go out there and help people who has job and losing their job every day. You don't have to lose your job every day if you follow my footsteps. Just follow this teaching and then you can keep your job. And this will help you. Like last time, I was very much inspired by the Holy Spirit to teach about how I'm talking about supervisors, directors, owners of business should treat you. They should honor you. They should respect you. But today, I'm bringing you this very word titled The Consequences of What? Complaining About Your Work. That means when you complain too much. Now, number one point I want you to know, it increases stress and negativity in your life when you complain. You know, the more you focus on the negatives, the worse your job will feel. Complaining reinforces stress and dissatisfaction, making it harder to motivate you to stay motivated on that job. That's number one point. Like I said, it increases stress and negativity in your life. It makes it harder for you to love your job, makes it harder for you to do a good job. So complaining is not a good thing when it comes to the means of your income. Whether you like it or not, don't make it, don't always wish yourself bad, because the more you complain, you won't even know when you are saying negative things that are very, very impactful, that can destroy your future and destroy all you know about. Now, number two, strained workplace relationship. That's what it's going to do. It's going to make you live in a total hostile where no one wants to work with you, no one wants to talk to you. Now, colleagues may start to avoid you if you are always complaining. I will be number one that will run away from you when you complain. So at first, I will want to listen, but then when it persists, now I will say this is danger, because any complaint that first time complaint is okay, but doing it often, it can become a contagious virus. Seeing you as a negative or difficult to work with, this can damage teamwork and create a toxic work environment. Remember, it makes your workplace hostile, and your relationship with your colleagues will somehow reduce. Sometimes people will leave you completely. Now, number three, it can also make you to miss career opportunities. Complaining too much. I'm speaking on the consequences of what? Complaining too much about your workplace, about your job. You know, sometimes there are things you have to endure internally that you don't have to just go out and start voicing out. So this number 3 point says it makes you miss your career opportunities. If your boss or a higher up hears you constantly complaining, they may see you as unprofessional or disengaged, reducing your chances of promotion. You will see yourself, you are somebody who is not engaged in doing something better, so they're going to see it like a distraction, that you are not worthy to be given a chance for promotion, neither for a raise or leadership or roles. So if you found yourself make a U-turn, I once found myself in a conflict in our working place where I supposed not to be. I was doing good, but only to find myself in the middle of people who don't even know they're left or right, their answers, what they're trying to look for, what they're looking for. They don't even know how to stand on it. You can make right out of wrong and wrong, okay? You can make mistake and want someone else who make mistake to correct it mistakes. You must learn how to also be right on what you're doing, and at that time you can use your right to correct the mistakes of the other one. So two wrongs cannot make it right. Now, number 4, it lowers your productivity, daily achievement, daily benefit, everything that you do in life, whether you're a businessman, director, ownership. When you begin to complain on all that concerns you, complain about your children, complain about everything, guess what? People will run from you, even those that you seem to speak against and talk against. If you don't make a U-turn, I'm talking about 360-degree U-turn, you are going to see some negative impact taking place in your life. So it lowers your productivity. Complaining takes time and energy away from your actual work. Instead of finding solution, you may get stuck in a cycle of negativity, which affect both efficiency and job performance. So this is just correct, and it comes from very time. I want you to know this. 5, it declining mental health. It makes you not to be healthy. Focusing too much on work problems can contribute to anxiety, burnout, and even depression. Your job should challenge you, but it shouldn't drain you emotionally. When you come to work and you face challenges, you need to be able to have solution to speak. I'm talking about stand and say, hey, I know I can do this, I can beat this. You have to have this joy, energy to combat, to win, and to overcome whatever situation you have in your workplace. As a matter of fact, you leave job, you see, you never finish your job. Sometimes you have things that you left. I've had this experience for many years because I worked in shipping and receiving industrial area, and I've been able to work in so many areas in life when it comes to import and export and all those business things. I've been a manager. I've also been a supervisor. I've done this touch project. I've come from nowhere in the industry, and I get to a point where I was actually referred to a boss man, people call Hefe. Okay, now you have to know that if you do complain too much, you lose all your benefit. You lose even your health as well. So let me tell you how you can get out of this evil cycle. How to break the cycle. This is the important before I close, and that's the message. Focus on solutions instead of complaining too much. When people give you trouble, look for solution to make the workplace a conducive place for you to stay. If something bothers you, look for a way to fix it rather than just venting. Okay, that's my number 1 answer. Number 2, I said communicate effectively. Talk to people. Don't hide. Don't be somebody that is isolated. Identify aspect of your job that you enjoy or appreciate, no matter how small. That means always have something that makes you happy at your working place. Don't make everything look bad at all time. Now, the 4th benefit, before I call it a quit for tonight, because I will always give you impact, not all globally, because if I speak more, you will be confused about what I'm talking about. My title today is the consequences of complaining much about your work. All right. Now, I said communicate effectively. That's what I talk about. Address concerns with your manager professionally rather than complaining to co-workers. They won't do you any good but to talk down on you. Okay. Practice gratitude. Now, identify aspect of your job that you enjoy. Make sure that takes place. Find work-life balance. Engage in activity outside work to reduce stress and maintain a positive outlook. Are you hearing me? A shift in mind can make a big difference. Instead of complaining, take a proactive step to improve your work experience. So, people of God, this is just a message I bring to you. You can make things better. You can make yourself live better. Because I said it to you, that while it's normal to feel frustrated at the times, constantly complaining about your job can have serious consequences for your career, relationship, and overall well-being. See, tonight, thank you for listening to me. Don't forget, tonight we talked about the consequences of complaining about your work. Don't complain anymore. Love you. See you in the next edition. Share this. Ciao. I'm Prince Johnson. And I love you, every one of you. Victory will be yours. When you follow, you get blessed.